When it comes to the jobs I do take, anything to, push forward like women's rights, reproductive rights, I will always participate in because that's something I know I can actually change. When I was trying to decide what to do with my life, I knew what I liked. I loved drawing, I loved illustration, I loved books, and I loved fashion. I crave glamour and theater and like that theatricality, and it's always appealed to me. And I think it was from seeing like Cleopatra at a young age and seeing Elizabeth Taylor coming into Rome in this crazy golden outfit and everybody's just around her, and I was like, oh yeah, that's it. If I go like a week without drawing, I get really sad and irritable and hard to be around. It's interesting because, people think of me as a watercolor artist, but I'm not. I haven't touched this stuff since college. A thing that acrylic ink does, which is like you can get these streaky, really three-dimensional effects, but also in that same image with that same ink, you put more water on it and it becomes washy. It allows me to be freer, I think. I never use like one photo. Sometimes I'll have up 3 or 4 different photos of that person, different hairstyles, different angles, different expressions, and I'll just draw them like they're there. Like, to get it as close to a sit-down session as I can. That's the happiest process. When I die and they find my hard drive, they're gonna be like, wow, this girl is crazy, because I just have photos and photos. I was hired to draw this person as they are. I am supposed to be a camera in that sense, so I'm not making a caricature of him, I'm not making, a satire, but at the same time, me sitting there as a woman listening to these other women talk about this man, I'm sure it was somehow inflected into the way I drew him, like he's little. I drew a bunch of these little drawings where he had his hands to his face because that's all he would do, but it wasn't in a, oh, what have I done type of way. It was, why am I here? And I wanted to capture that. So it was unlike anything I'd ever done before, and may ever do again. If I could have one wish for anybody who's starting out, is that to just focus on the work. Because if the work is good, you put yourself out there in terms of contacting people, being engaged in the community. And of course, there's a little bit of luck involved. I think, you could have a career.